In the previous episode of Emperor's Plan, the enormous Godzilla appeared once again on the screen. Godzilla's massive body signified its dominance in the world of monsters. Kate and the others saw its enormous size. They were so surprised that they couldn't close their mouths. Meanwhile, Tim and the others were hovering in the air, were knocked away by Godzilla. The plane began to plummet rapidly. No one had anticipated that the helicopter would be like a sesame seed in front of Godzilla. In the end, only Tim survived the crash. The intense explosion covered him in dust from head to toe. Tim finally made it to a nearby airport. He started figuring out how to leave and report back to the organization. Unexpectedly, Tim encountered Lisa and Kentaro, who were also preparing to leave. When Lisa saw Tim, she immediately rushed towards him. Before Tim could figure out the situation, he was scolded by Lisa. Originally, Mary, who arrived at the airport with them, had been kidnapped not long ago. Lisa believed it was the work of the Emperor's organization. Tim, however, claimed to have no knowledge of it. Lisa decided to make a deal with Tim. As long as Tim helped her find Mary, she promised to help Tim in finding David and their father. Tim agreed to it. However, the Emperor's organization, with Weir as its current spokesperson, was not so easily trusting of others. Tim couldn't get help from the organization. Tim could only use his own connections to help Lisa and them find Mary. On the other side, the frost monster that appeared in Alaska last time caused a dramatic increase in radiation levels nearby. A massive pillar of light. It seems to be pregnant with something inside. A colossal monster. This sensation made the Emperor's organization nervous. The Emperor's organization also gathered a large number of weapons and equipment at Outpost 88 near the organization. This was to prevent the next monster appearance. However, the organization was only preparing for monster attacks. They did not initiate any attacks. This made some people feel discontented. Dua's sister had died in a monster attack. There were many people like her within the organization. The Emperor's organization was divided into two teams. Dua rallied many people, and they elected David as their leader. David, relying on his previous authority, he took control of Outpost 88. David stated, "From now on, they will take over here. The entire base will be sealed off soon." Before the lockdown, David gave the staff two options. Option 1 was to leave with the belief that the world is still a beautiful place. They leave this place. Option 2 was to stay and fight alongside them. Furthermore, David looted all the armaments from the base. He took all the weapons to the Alaskan snowy mountain where he was last. He planted a bomb in the snow to lure out the frost monster that had almost eaten him. Just as the frost monster leaped up and pounced toward the plane where David was, the bomb was detonated. The power of this bomb was extraordinary. Waves of dazzling light twisted together. It created a large crater in the ground. Now the frost monster should have been eradicated. The scene shifts. We return to Mary. In fact, Lisa and the others are in Alaska. When they were captured by Tim, the organization investigated everyone's background. Only Mary's identity had significant issues. She had been hiding it from everyone. Her real name is not Mary but Cora. She used to work at a technology research company called Apex. The company is involved in a wide range of fields. High-tech experiments, scientific software code. The company's top executives personally invited Mary to join the company, because the company saw they are all internet geniuses like Mary. However, after Mary joined the company, she was not given significant responsibilities, because everyone else here was just like her, making her not stand out in this environment. She could only wander aimlessly every day, writing code and programming for her company. She wanted to experience more things, such as the company's neural control interface department, which she had always been curious about. What kind of research that department was conducting, until one day, she hacked into the company. She paralyzed the system. She witnessed with her own eyes, in the videos, the appalling state of those animals. The animals' expressions of pain made Mary feel nauseous. She never expected that the company was conducting inhumane experiments, crossing ethical boundaries. So Mary deleted the data, causing the company's research to be completely destroyed. She compromised the company's interests, and she would also face lawsuits and claims from the company. That's why she left her family. The reason why she lived in Japan anonymously. Tim, along with Lisa and others, arrived at Mary's real home. But Mary hadn't been home for over 2 years. The younger sister, who has been secretly in contact with Mary, is very worried about Mary's situation. The younger sister asks Lisa and Kentaro that if they find Mary, to bring Mary back home. The family doesn't care about what she has done, because family is Mary's true home. Tim has basically confirmed that Mary was likely taken by the original technology companies took away, so they went to this AET company. Mary is indeed on the upper floor of the company. The company's executives are confronting her. She says to Mary, the company can leave her alone, but with one condition. Mary is now closely associated with the Emperor's organization, so the executives demand that Mary becomes a double agent, to infiltrate the Emperor's organization's operations, and report back to them afterwards. At this moment, Lisa arrives to take Mary away. However, Mary reveals the truth. She initially only wanted to use the Emperor's organization, use its information to get yourself out, but being a double agent has exhausted her. She decides to give up the struggle, to face the consequences with the company, and confront her own past wrong decisions. Lisa persuades Mary to leave the company. Just as they walk out the door, they are immediately taken by members of the Emperor's organization. In the car, Vice Director Weir scolded Tim, because Tim, in order to help Lisa rescue Mary, use its information to get yourself out, the monster invasion alarm system she developed, by falsely reporting monster invasions in the city, causing panic, thereby helping Mary escape. Lisa couldn't sit still. She interrupted their conversation, and made another deal with Weir. She had in her possession the map of monster sightings left by her father. By exposing it to sunlight, it will appear the pattern of monster appearances. She could help the Emperor's organization locate monsters in advance, and even find David. Her terms are that the organization helps Mary to free her from the company's lawsuit. Mary once again found the company executives, but she was intercepted by a phone call. It was a call from Vice Director Weir of the Emperor's organization. Mary could finally go home. She knew it was Lisa who had helped her behind the scenes. After reuniting with her family, she immediately found Lisa and Tammy, and joined them on the journey to find monsters and David. On Tim's persuasion, Weir finally made up her mind to let the public know about the existence and purpose of the Emperor's organization, which is to protect humanity. They are not affected by the monster invasions. The Emperor's organization finally no longer hides in the shadows. But what Tim doesn't know is Weir's secret deal with the technology experimental company. In order to protect Mary, Weir agreed to reveal some exploratory findings of the Emperor's organization. This technology company is not ordinary. It is a subsidiary of Apex, and in the later stages, it is through neural control interfaces that they created Mechagodzilla. Mary knew that Lisa was trying to save her. Lisa must have paid a lot. After saying goodbye to her family, Mary came here. She and Lisa et al. They reunited because of their mission. It is not over yet. This episode ends here. Title: Emperor's Plan, Episode 7-inch, a series about the monster world. At the end of this episode, we see Apex Corporation. The appearance of Apex Corporation. It corresponds to the monster film series. It fills in the gaps in the timeline, and helps us better understand this world. In this world, these enormous monsters may not have any natural enemies. These humans will once again face the attacks of the monsters. What direction will their future take? In the Godzilla movies, we can see that humans, for their survival, will always create powerful machines. So in the next episode, these machines, will they reappear in front of us? Let's wait and see. If you like my channel, please click subscribe.